Hey guys, it's Kelly. So today we're gonna do this funky pink, hot pink, purple look we got going on right here. So I hope that you love it, and I will see you later. Until then, have a beautiful, uniquely you day. Bye. All right, guys, let's pull the hair back. Get everything out of the way. Okay, I've already moisturized my face, so today I'm going to use Smashbox Photo Finish Super Light, Smooth and Blur. A little bit goes a long way. I'm just going to put that all over to facilitate putting on this foundation. I'm doing my foundation on camera today because I'm trying a new foundation, so I want to see how we like it, okay? So today we're going to be using Fit Me by Maybelline New York. It's dewy and smooth, normal to dry, and it's in the shade 110, which is porcelain. I'm just going to put a little bit on the back of my hand and grab a beauty blender. All right, we are just gonna pat this into the face. Let's see what kind of coverage we get. Bad. I would not say this is a full coverage foundation, but as you can see, it is covering up my red blotches and things that I have. My imperfections, you know. Oh, that feels really good on my skin, you guys. I know it doesn't show up on the screen, but it is just very smooth. It does not look like I have foundation on. It just makes my skin look like it has a better appearance. So I like that a lot, actually. Today, instead of using my Tarte concealer, which is a little heavy, a little hard to move around, I do like the coverage, but because it's so heavy and because I'm doing a lighter look, I am going to go ahead and use the Revlon Youth FX Fill and Blur Concealer, and it's in the shade Fair Clear. And basically, this is just a spongy applicator. This button back here, you push it a couple times and it fills the makeup to the front. So let's go ahead and try that. And this one you can kind of use like a, I don't know, a marker. Whereas my other one, you know, I'm having to dab it oh so carefully where I want it because it's very stay put. You see, this is not much lighter than my skin tone. So if you're going for that dramatic, contoured, highlighted look, then you'd want to use one of your other ones. But today I just want the skin to look very natural. So now I'm going to take my beauty blender and I'm just going to buff that in. So there really isn't much of a color difference at all. But it is covering up the bags, the imperfections, and making me look like I'm not so tired and just a little more naturally, naturally vibrant. Okay. Let's go ahead. We're gonna use the Urban Decay Naked Skin. I will get another one here shortly so we can try some different stuff. I'm just enjoying using this one for right now. So we are going to go in as usual with our light brown because that dark brown's way too dark for me. We are going to be using the Morphe Jacklyn JH34 which is her contour brush. I'm just going to dab it in there, and then I am doing an overall sun-kissed look, not really contoured like I said, because we are doing the foundation and the concealer and all that rather natural. We're going to do this too. Natural. mirror so I can see what I'm doing here. So instead of it being like carving out stuff, you're just kind of doing it all over the cheek area. You're just kind of stopping, you know, at the bottom, and you're doing the top of your forehead as usual. Make it look a little bit smaller. A little down here. You can't tone it, tan it, same principle. All right, so I've got just a warm, sun-kissed look to it. I'm gonna do my eyebrows off camera. I'll be right back. All right, the eyebrows are done. So we're gonna go ahead and start the eyeshadow. I'm gonna use the JH30, which is Jaclyn Hill's Beast Mode blender brush. Can you see that? Really fluffy tip. Really good for transition color, all over color. And I am gonna go ahead and go in with James Charles, his pink color right here. Okay, so now, you see how the lines are from doing the concealer. So the people that set their face with powder, that would have already been taken care of. I don't use that. So I use my transition color to do it instead. So pinkity drinkity all over the lid. And that'll be our transition. I'm gonna take the same brush and we are gonna go into the hot pink color, Skip. And we're gonna put that all over the lid, just not quite as high. A little bit on the brush. Not quite up to the top of the eyebrow like we did the last color, but covering most of our eye. It's a very vibrant, pretty pink. I really like it. Next, I'm going to take the Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH32, which is her transition blender brush. I'm gonna dip that into the next color. Love that. It's a slightly darker pink than the one we were just using. That one, I'm going to go above the crease, but not up quite as high as the pink color we just put down. And gently, windshield wiper motions, the most product out here on the edge of the eye, and then I'm just kind of doing small circular windshield motions to get it in closer to the middle, but not end up with most of the product on the inside. I'm gonna use the same brush and we're gonna go in with the next color, which is this really pretty purple called Single. So right above the crease, you're adding just a hint of the lavender color without getting rid of the pink. It's always a gradient. Same windshield wiper motions. You're just doing it ever so gently. I'm barely touching this to my eye because the color is so pigmented. It just naturally holds on. Barely touching anything here. So you see now we've got the light pink, the hot pink, and then you see a slight hint of purple. I'm gonna use the JH34 Jaclyn Hill's Carve Your Crease brush now. It's very precise. See how it's smaller than the others? And we are gonna go into the next purple color, which is Escape. Mine has a little bit of stuff on it because of doing that Bob Ross video. I got that white paint on it. So I'm gonna eventually have to be able to clean that off, but until then, I'm just gonna go around. All right, so we're gonna go straight into the crease with this color. And we are just going to pack it in there. You're still doing windshield wiper motions, but you are really just packing the color into the crease and making sure that it makes it all the way across. So as usual, you start at the outside and you drag it inward when you have less product on your brush. anytime that you do anything in your crease, it makes it look like you have more depth and dimension. So even if you don't really, if you have that eye shape that doesn't really have a crease, you just put it where you want the crease to be and it will make you look like you have one. Next, I'm going to use the Morphe Jacklyn Hill JH41. That's her all over lid brush, the flat brush. It's good for packing on color. I think we're going to go back in with the pinkity drinkity. And then I'm going to go over top of it with this really pretty pink shimmer, which is Sister. So let's do the pinkity drinkity. You can do as many steps or as few as you want. I just really like playing with colors. So pinkity drinkity, I'm just putting right up to the bottom of the crease. Then I'm going to dip it into Sister, which is that really pretty glittery pink, and I'm just going to put that over for a little bit of shimmer. If you wanted to make this more dramatic, you could spray a little Fix Plus on your brush before you pat it on to your eye. It would make the glitter stick a little bit better. I'm going to take the JH32 again, and I'm just going to go over any harsh lines that we have. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to take the JH38, which is Jaclyn Hill's Perfect Pencil Brush. I am going to dip that into the same colors that I did before. So the pinkity drinkity is going to be first. We're going to pull that far below the lash line because we want the same gradient effect. Then into Skip, which was the bright pink. Pulling this color down pretty far as well because we've got the purples to put in here. Next is that darker pink, love that. And I'm just putting that kind of right under, buffing it in. Then the first purple, which was the single. And then Escape is going to be just in the corner because it's the darkest purple. Only going about halfway. All right, I'm gonna do the other eye off camera and then we'll come back and pull it all together. All right, so the eye color is done. It's vibrant, it's beautiful, it's eye-catching. We just have a few things to finish up. So next we're gonna do the highlight on the inner corner and on the brow. I am gonna use Jaclyn Hill's JH39. It's her inner corner highlight brush. I am going to use this color Ring Light. It's a really pretty goldish glitter color. I'm gonna stick it right in the middle, right next to your tear duct, the inner corner of your eye. I bring it down and up. That's just my own personal preference. I like to have it light up more than just that tiny little corner. There we go. Next, we're going to use the JH42, which is the brow bone highlight brush. A really small, precise brush to do up here. I'm going to use the same highlighting color that I just used on the inner corner. And we're just doing basically the arch of the eye. Give a little pop. Let's go ahead and do the blush and highlight, and then I'll do the lashes. So I'm going to use my Laure Geller New York, the Tropic Hues Baked Blush and Brighten. That has all those pretty colors in it, the pink, the orange. I'm going to go ahead and use my Real Techniques blush brush that I've had forever. And we are just going to put it on the apples of the cheeks and work it back. Next, I'm going to use the JH09, which is the Glow Baby Glow. We're going to dip it into the Naked Skin highlighting color. right above the cheekbone, tip of the nose, Cupid's bow. I'm gonna do a little bit on my chin. A little up here. All right, so all we have left is lashes and lipstick. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my Better Than Sex mascara. Really loving it. It just does really full long lashes, and it's hard for you to get both. So we're gonna go ahead and put that on. All right, eyes are done. So I don't wanna take too much attention off my eyes by doing too much on the lip area, but I did find two colors I thought would be really cute with this look. So we're gonna give it a try. Manna Beauty Simplified in Lucky. We've used that one before, but we're also gonna use Tarte Tartiest Lip Paint. Flaming Hot is what it's called. All right, so let's see how this looks. So that is the Lucky, and then we're just gonna add some of this Smokin' Hot because it's got a glittery pink in it over the top for just a little bit of sheen, as well as the light will play off of it and throw a little bit of rainbow effect. We're gonna finish this look up with the Continuous Setting Spray by Morphe. All right, this is the finished look. You can see we've got hot pink and lavender and purple and just a lot of fun colors, and it's very vibrant and still professional, and we're ready to go out and do our day. All right, I gotta run out the door. It's time for work. It's time to take care of the kids, and until I see you again, have a beautiful, uniquely you day.